Hello Rebirth fans, welcome to my walkthrough of the campaign. I'll be taking you through start to finish of all the missions and objectives in this game. I've had quite a lot of fun, but there's way too many books. I got this on day of release, so if you've heard the stories you know exactly how it's going. So, I'm going to start off by going through my extensions. Which are extensions are basically mods. I'll go through them, so if you see something in game on my replays of it that look different to yours, you'll know why it's different. So into extensions, and so first of all I've got the 5 kilometer scan range. I didn't like the fact you had to get within like 100 meters to scan every station and turn your ship, and hated it. This is quite nice. You'll still be able to scan stations from quite a distance. Better cockpit. Hate the cockpit that comes with Rebirth. Love cockpits, but when it's blocking 1/3 of your view and there's no option to look round, up, down, to your sides, wasn't getting on with it. So yeah, I needed a better cockpit. Don't show me your wares, little one. When you go up and talk to the engineers or mechanics, the guys you fire your shields off, shields, weapons, and everything like that. In each one you say, show me your wares please, show me your shields please, show me your weapons please. Got really annoying really fast. This just removes that text, well the voice for it. Fuel cell patch was supposed to make fuel cells appear on the trade window. Haven't found them yet, haven't tested it, haven't had need to yet, but by the sounds of it the fuel cells were a bit of an issue. Highway tube colour, I got this for one reason, and it turns out it doesn't even work for the reason I wanted it to, so I don't know whether I'll keep this on, but it is on for the replays for now. It'll just make the highways, it doesn't make the super highways change colour, but from the outside the highways change colour. I was hoping once you get into defreeze it would change the colour of those as well, but for some reason it is only changing the colour of the highways in Albion. Highway lane change sound. When you switch lanes at the moment without this mod, it makes quite a big sound. Didn't rate it much, so just gets rid of it really, I think. Nessa. This one abbreviated to Nessa. It's never enter stations again. Love this. When I saw that you could walk about on stations before the game was released, I thought it was great, as long as it wasn't copy-pasted corridors. And to massive disappointment, it turns out it is copy-pasted corridors. So, yeah, not impressed with it. With this mod, you just fly up to a station, you press enter, 3 for universe, and then 3 again opens up comms, and you can do all your talking and trading. There are some exceptions where you do want to land on the station, but you know, it's really just mission based stuff that you need to land for. No more grandmas in space. The default skins for a lot of the women characters in this game are fugly, we'll say. Absolutely hideous. This replaces all those hideous ones with something that's a little bit prettier to look at. No stardust. When you move in, and the streaks that are appearing on your screen as you're travelling forward, I hated him, gotta get rid of them. So I used no stardust. No, you shut up, you sure? Whenever Betty'd say something and you get the response, now shut up, Betty. This mod will just remove her saying that. It was annoying, it wasn't needed. Remove the detail monitor animation. Oh yeah, when you press your, I know, you go into your trade window, or you press your sector map or the zone map or anything like that, you know, you turn your head and the monitor will pop up, and it's a slow process, and it's just, I just wanted it instant, and that will do it for you. You get a slight movement, you can still see it pops up, but it happens in the blink of an eye. Run. Stations, no option to run. This mod lets you run. You'll see on the few times I do land on a station, I actually run about on it really quickly, and that's just to get the station walking over and done with. Hate it. Smart miner. Somewhat to do with the pathing of when you set a want to say freighter, whatever it is that automatically mines. By the sounds of it, what it would do by default is start at the center of the zone and work out in one direction, work back to the center, then go in another direction and work back to the center. This one, by the sounds of it, makes a spiral. I haven't tested it, haven't used it. To be honest, all the trader's been so buggy. I'm probably going to wait a couple of weeks until I get all my traders and miners and everything else sorted. And the final mod is Weapon Overhaul Project. It's annoying when you've got one of the guns, I can't remember which one it is, the big blue one that takes a little while to charge and fires one shot. The fact you've got to get within 500 meters, because otherwise the accuracy is so poor it will miss. This doubles the fire speed. I don't think it changes the reload, but it will fire through the space faster. So, you know, you can be a kilometer away, and as long as they haven't changed course, I mean, still going to miss it if they've changed course. But yeah, you don't have to get to under 500 meters just to hit anything. So those are my mods for this game. So if you see anything that's different, you may be able to look at these. All these are available on the Egosoft. I got them all from the Egosoft forums under Rebirth and modding and on there. So let's get on with the playthrough. So for this, I'm going to cut out a lot of the travel time and just all the basic information. So you'll see that load bar went to 100. I can tell you that went slow. I think it was the slowest I've ever had, just to be while I was recording. So when you start a new game, you get a nice little cutscene. I'm going to skip it. I've started this game 4 times now. First time, didn't go right. Second time I had bugs. Third time is my main one I'm playing, and then there's this one. So
I need help.
This is where you meet Isha.
I've got system failures. I need.
So after you get Yisha on board, you get back to your cockpit.
This is some elaborate plot to steal my
you have some lovely little dialogue. Once you get through all that and
station?
get controls of your ship, it tells you how to fly and everything, you head for the nearest highway. You see my highway's red, that's that mod. And one thing with the highway, as you'll see, it says fly to dormant bear. That means you are going right up until the highway gate. Otherwise it'll say leave highway and give you a distance. That means you're not going all the way till the end, you'll be leaving Earth. And so once you get to the end, you want to be going to land at the nearby station, it's called. I've got no idea what it is, but you do land on this one.
This is the Albion Skunk. Requesting permission to
So going to land. As soon as you land with this one, you get a nice little cutscene. I'll skip this one.
Encyclopedia.
Okay, so once you've loaded in, here's some dialogue between these.
It's nothing too major, and
I get set up.
I'll leave you
Okay,
boys
so
first.
he tells you to go and hunt for some components that he needs. You can find boxes around here. These are the boxes. If you land on stations, you can open these. You generally find they're all got the same stuff in. And this is the one that he wants. Might as well get these last few, seeing as I'm here. And I should about do it. Talk to him.
If I were doing this, we'd better do it right. You should get on board and prepare to give a test run.
Yes, if you want to know more about Yisha,
Give your ship a go.
I say no. You can if you want. I did the first time. Enter 5, and 5 will get you straight back to your ship. So now you've got to test your weapons out. Some nearby rocks. I did blow these up once and get a container out of it. So, or if you get one of them, might be worth getting the container.
I'd hate to be a bother, but
Once you've
could you
done
take me to
testing
them?
your guns,
It's not far from here.
Yisha wants taken to a ship.
Sure.
You don't get an
Given how
option
well
to
the
say no,
skunk is
so you have to say
performing, it's the
yes.
least I can do.
Thanks. I'll mark the location.
So once you get control of your ship back, you head
Nothing's
into the
stable. The
nearest highway, and you come off in 200 kilometers. If you can, get into a slipstream, make it go a bit faster.
father worked for Plutarch Mining
And so you
Corporation for
follow
many years.
all directions on all the highways until you get to the destination sector. And at the end of the highway, you then head over to the ship parked up, the HOA Arwen.
Auspicious excavation.
Over there.
That's Borman's ship over there.
Once you get over
They'll
to
be
it,
expecting
there was
us.
some dialogue and you'll get hailed.
This is Falk Borman to the Albion Skunk. I take it you have Yisha Terran on board?
There'll be some back and
This is Red
forth, and then
Otani.
it turns out
Yes,
you're doing
she's here.
a passenger
coming to
transport.
I'm sorry, Yisha, but we can't
So
risk
she
it
will
at
not
the
be going back
moment.
to her ship, she'll be
Captain
staying
Otani, I'm
with you.
transferring some credits to your
I have
account.
a freighter parked up not too far away.
So,
how about
she's
we
not
head
going
there
back
and you
to
explain
do
what this is
something,
all
so you
about?
decide to go and see one of the freighters you've got. Once you get control of your ship again, you turn and fly to the nearest highway.
We're not some crackpot group. Many
So head into the highway and come off
They're pretty much
the highway in
best of
300
the
kilometers.
Plutarch came to town.
And so you come off the highway and it tells you to head into the superhighway. Now this connects sectors together. The highways just feed around one sector. The superhighways, did you see that lovely bug? I get that loads. Don't know if everybody else does, but I get it loads. So yeah, the highways connect around the zones in a sector, and the superhighways connect sectors together. So I don't know whether getting into the slipstream even works on this. And when you come out of the highway, you have to head over to the Cuspid Splint Highway. Coming out of that highway, it tells you to head to Frozen Circuit and this maze of highways. It's always highways. So, and you head. It's just quite a short one, really. It went quite quickly. There you're coming out. You fly to your trader.
Can't say I've used her for trading much. Never got around to finding a crew.
Bit of back and
Are you
forth,
expecting
and
company? Are these
a couple of drones will attack you.
No, I can't say they are. They're headed this way.
Get rid of these,
Looks like
nice and
drones
quick.
from the Sovereign
Quite
City.
easy.
Did you ever have a quiet day?
The targeting in this is annoying. You'll have something targeted, then it'll just clear.
Object information added to ship computer database.
Station.
So the next task is you've got to get somebody to fly your trader. So you head into the nearest jump gate. Highway.
Database is missing info on
To
local
Watergate.
objects. You should be able to gather
Nice and quick.
information on objects
Just
like
next
stations
zone
or
down.
plants nearby.
And then you've got to head over to Cuspid Splint jump gate.
Sometimes opportunities to
And once you get to Cuspid Splint, it goes and tells you to dock at a station, at a specific station. So do it.
This is the Albion Skunk. Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted. Welcome aboard. Don't be shy.
Okay, so once docked, Yicha tells you to go and speak to a captain, and he's marked on screen where to go. I could have just picked anybody up, but I wasn't sure if it was going to break the mission, so I decided to go and get this one specifically. And if you see how quick I'm running, that's due to that mod. Just to get me about the station quicker. I'm skipping all boxes. I do a lot of gathering in space. These crates are worthless compared to what you get in space with the long-range scanner. So Isha also mentions about getting a better deal, but I've never had the option to, so once you've hired him, you head back onto your ship. You have to head back to your ship. So once you get control, head back to the highway. And that's it for part 1. I'll continue in part 2. Click up on screen to keep watching that, and please comment, rate and subscribe.